Genesis chapter 19, a tale of judgment, mercy, and consequences. Welcome back to Bible Breakdowns. Today we're diving into Genesis 19, a dramatic and sobering chapter about God's judgment, mercy, and the consequences of sin. Let's get into it. The chapter begins with two angels arriving in Sodom in the evening. Lot, Abraham's nephew, is sitting at the city gate. When he sees them, he bows down and insists they stay at his house. At first, the angels say no, but Lot presses them until they agree. This act of hospitality might seem ordinary, but in Sodom it's a dangerous move. That night, things take a dark turn. The men of Sodom, young and old, surround Lot's house and demand to assault his guests. Lot tries to protect the angels, even offering his daughters instead, a shocking and disturbing choice that reflects the deep moral corruption of the city. Before the situation escalates further, the angels intervene. They pull Lot back into the house, shut the door, and strike the men outside with blindness. Then they tell Lot, "Get everyone you care about, your family, your sons-in-law, and leave this city. The Lord is about to destroy it because of its wickedness." Lot hesitates, but the angels urge him to act quickly. When dawn breaks, they grab Lot, his wife, and his two daughters by the hand and lead them out of the city. The angels tell them, "Flee for your lives. Don't look back and don't stop anywhere in the plain. Flee to the mountains or you will be swept away." Lot, still reluctant, begs to flee to a small nearby town called Zoar instead, and the angels agree. As Lot and his family flee, God rains down burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah, completely destroying the cities and everything in them. But here's the heartbreaking moment. Lot's wife looks back. Despite the warning, she turns to gaze at the city she's leaving behind, and she becomes a pillar of salt. Her hesitation and disobedience show how hard it is to leave behind a life tied to sin, even when salvation is at hand. Lot and his daughters escape to Zoar, but fearing for their safety, they eventually move to the mountains. In the final part of the chapter, Lot's daughters make a troubling decision. Believing they are the last people on earth, they get Lot drunk and conceive children by him. Genesis 19 is a heavy chapter, but it reminds us of some crucial truths. God's judgment is real, but so is his mercy. He spares Lot and his family, not because they're perfect, but because of his compassion and Abraham's intercession. The story also warns us about the dangers of clinging to sin, as seen in Lot's wife, and the ripple effects of poor decisions. Next time, we'll explore Genesis 20, where Abraham has another encounter with a king that puts God's promises to the test. Stay tuned for more Bible breakdowns.